My most recent book is just
oh shoot, hold on. Got to share that.
Andrew has really embraced Slavic culture, living in Ljubljana. But there's also a very dark side to the history, and Andrew has been able to embrace the dark side, creating villains in his books. I transitioned my genre a bit from my earlier works that are in adult historical fantasy to more literary and historical fiction at the end. We're so excited to take a look at the show and share it with you and tell you a little bit more about how we felt back then and how it feels now. Let's watch. Young guy who can't decide whether he wants to be a grad student or a Slavic warrior prince. Andrew is moving to Ljubljana and Slovenia to explore his family roots. I'm Slovenian through ancestry.
I'm about to get all that figured out. All right, everybody, welcome. Fandemonialtd, Fandemonialgames.com. Need some core 2021 singles, so I figured, you know what, I gotta crack it anyways. Might as well crack it online here. So need some singles here. I have to open a physical store Friday. I'm gonna start pushing some breaks a little harder too, some sports card breaks. I mean, most of the videos you see on YouTube are sports card breaks or MTG Arena. So, there we go. That's good. I'm on YouTube. Sharing on Facebook. So, you know, the problem with doing some of this stuff is I'm going to lie to you folks, I'm a little computer illiterate. You know, I definitely regret making fun of all them people. I'll get the shine off there. Regret making fun of all them people that were taking typing while I was busy doing things that we're not going to discuss in computer classes, because trust me, I can use it now. All right. Got 72. I finally bought myself a nice little razor too. So we're gonna reveal that at some point. So got 36 packs here. You know, I forgot to look to see. You know, it's crazy because with getting all this together, this shop and all that, I haven't really even been looking what the hot uncommons and commons are. Well aware of most of the rares. The rares are going to come out anyways. The rares should be available by Friday on Fandemonialgames.com. Not going to pretend like I haven't been slacking on some of that stuff. I said we've been putting in a lot of work. A lot of people have been putting in a lot of work to get this up and going. Cultivate, eliminate, groups uprising, miscast is the. All right. Let's bust in these first packs, see if we can get some good stuff. I didn't even get a pre-release together or nothing. It was awful. So let's adjust this down here. Get the camera right there. Seems like a good angle. Still need a new camera. That's gonna be next on the list. So, oh, nice. Okay. The Bria. Nice sherry. I'll separate most of these later. That's nice. That's that old style. Separate most of these later. We're just gonna crack through. Bust with y'all on camera. And obviously, if you see some good stuff, it'll be on the website by the end of the. That's something fancy. Oh, that's a nice scavenging ooze. it's an opportunity for that to make it to it's pretty hot. Full art scavenging ooze. Yeah, I definitely got some oozes in my abzan that hasn't been busted out in a long time. So yeah, abzan got the soldier token. Pretty island. See the truth there. I've been trying to figure out which double masters might be in the collectors. We can do some MTG breaks. Something good to think about. Whale, cultivate. So they make cultivate uncommon. Yeah, I'll search for like full arts and alt arts. Comments here later. Cultivate makes me wonder if we're gonna have some ramp. I mean, we are going back into Zendikar pretty soon. Rewind, got a reprint. I am behind a couple sets. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing some historic. You see, there's some historic out there. Still, just insight, huh? Still rolling deep with a nice legacy deck that I never get to play. Still the preferred format. Pioneer, haven't really played nothing in a while. I haven't really played nothing. Even nice little Flow Temple of Silence. Or that Crown Scourge of Substantiate, I seen was back in the format. I think we're at a point where Remand would be a good reprint. Love to see a Remand reprint. In standard, I don't think that's too powerful. Calm Waters, Havens, Euros, obviously, superpower. Nobody's gonna be bouncing like. Remand in a Euro is would be kind of good. Glorious Anthem being back in the format. God, it's been some years since Glorious Anthem. What is that like? Original Ravnica? Oh, what's up, Adam? I just ain't had time to play, honestly. Figure last time I played, I was on Lotus Field before all the pros got onto it. Won a couple tournaments. Didn't get an opportunity to play nothing big. Then once that was busted, Mono Green even had like main deck hate. So Liliana was the first little Liliana Walker of the Dead. Back here looks better. Man, I need a new camera, folks. Before I start doing some here's the Llanowar Visionary. Yeah, I haven't honestly, I was playing historic there for a little bit until everything got really full circle, and now we'll see what happens. Everybody's paranoid that Corona's gonna shut everything down again, which I don't think is gonna happen. But yeah, now that everything's about done, the shop will be open. When I'm sitting there customerless, Heroic Intervention, I'll be playing some well, the ban, the suspension turned into a ban. Yeah, it was needed. That Ancient Treachery and all that stuff was just stupid. Right now the decks are manageable. I'm still having basically what I've been working on a homebrew freebooter in here. And it's just getting my mana consistent. And I might have to suck it up and run that 1/4 drop removal. what's the name of it? God, why am I blanking? There's a Baneslayer. Sad to see Baneslayer $3, folks. I mean, come on, Baneslayer. If you're around originals and the card, Baneslayer was the card. Opt reprint. Guess I didn't realize I got reprinted. Glad I got rid of all of mine when they're giving like $1. But yeah, it's the format's a lot more fun now, and you play a lot more. What I'm playing is an Esper Control. It's very enchantment based, but I need that 4-drop, and sometimes I get hurt because I'm playing Kaya's Wrath. And the reason I haven't been playing the other 4-drop, I don't know why it's drawing a blank from me. 2 sets ago. The one if it board wipes, and then if there's creatures, 4 or greater, they draw a card, is because there's always so many, and that's just me, I guess, being I played enough, but now that's kind of got to happen. Personally, if Fatal Push was in the format, I think life would be a lot simpler for a lot of control players. Cast down just doesn't get it done. It's just not where you need it to be, honestly. I do love all the interactions. If you ever have sat and watched any of my horrible games on any of my streams, usually if I get past the initial wave, it's usually lock between Teferis and all them lockout pieces, man. It's pretty fun. So, what have you been playing, Adam? I mean, I'm sure you're a little super special up your sleeve. Playing Modern most of the time. I see there's a couple viewers. They're probably Adam and his girlfriend and Ben and whoever, but Adam, who is commenting on here, is he's got a podcast, Accumulated Knowledge, so go ahead and check that out. I'll let him plug it here whenever he gets back. Got a little podcast with this guy named Ben. We don't talk about Ben right now. Beast Token, Foil Mountain. Too bad it wasn't a foil. I know a lot of people have been talking about this card. So I don't even know if it's the camera's bad. It just takes so long to focus. It's bad. Okay, I lied. Camera's bad. The funny thing about it is, it seems like it gets better when I'm not going live. Yeah, but Adam's got a podcast called Accumulated Knowledge. It's him and this guy named Ben. Adam is a super intelligent person, so he always has some kind of topics going on. There's the Grim Tutor everybody's all excited about. It's funny watching. I was talking to my distributor the other day, and it's like, Wizards can tell you all they want. They don't pay attention to the secondary market and all that. But, man, you just watch, like, the way Core's gone back, and we got double masters come in. Like, yeah, you're paying attention to the secondary market. For the rest, put it Blight Fang. But yeah. I guess we're all searching for that big Teferi. Oh no, I lost a viewer. Come back, viewer. We need them numbers. Need them numbers for. Oh, that's a pretty card. That's a pretty card right there. I like that. Folks, if I had a better camera, you'd be able to see how beautiful that card was right there. You know, I like the fact that I guess Wizards is pushing the power level 2 of cards, especially standard. Some people get mad now. They are kind of being greedy and too relaxed on the band hammer. You know, guess everybody was expecting some bans this week. Some people are mad about Astrolabe. I think Astrolabe's probably some people think Astrolabe's long overdue. You know, Adam's the modern connoisseur. I don't play enough. It does. Mana fix and draw a card for one is nice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna pretend like I didn't play with it the last competitive modern deck I played. Not gonna deny that. You know, I'm always a fan, and I can't lie to you folks, I'm always a fan when I can play me some Abzan. And we might be getting Ruined Halo. There's another card. Like I was just saying, and I'm going all over the place having this conversation. But Ruined Halo is a perfect example of, oh, we don't pay attention to secondary market. Oh, Ruined Halo is about $40, but we're going to reprint it twice now. Let's put it in the dirt. So the Ruined Halo is 50-cent card, which is great. That's where it needs to be. You know, and that once again just reaffirms the fact that if you want to make Magic an investment, like some people do, that's why the reserve list needs to stay. The reserve list allows you to make investments in cards. I made a I've done that myself. Actually, there's a lot of legacy stuff I got rid of for Christmas for the kids, but I got a small collection of a rare that will probably never go up, but I'll keep buying it. You know, trying to do my part. Into the abyss. Trying to do my part to spike the system that'll never get spiked. That's for sure. You know, it's a playable card too. That's the thing. It's funny because the card that I've been investing is I keep buying is Shallow Grave. And Shallow Grave is actually played in a deck. It's a rare out of Mirage, so it's not like it's poopy. But, you know, it seems like it gets to about 25, 30 at the most, and it comes all the way back down to like $7 or $8. So we're going to see. I haven't looked it up lately because it's just sitting in my binders. I love Faith Feathers. Let me tell you something, folks. The format may be too fast. God, I hate you. Format may be too fast right now, but oh my lord, God, I need a new camera. But Faith Fetters in standard makes me happy. It may not get played, probably won't get played, but it just excites me. All right, we got a Spore Weaver, and we got nice little foil there. Seeing a new Spell Pierce is kind of interesting too. Let's see. The feel on these packs is interesting. It's like a new feel. I wonder if they finally changed the card stock too. Probably not, but we'll find out after we see some of these foils if they warp here pretty quickly by the time I put them in the case. So that's right. These will be available probably by Friday. Fandemonialtd.com, folks. Find us on Facebook. Subscribe here. Do everything you need to do to support a local business. Don't make me beg too much like everybody else. So go check out my buddy over there, Adam, that's commenting, or was commenting. Accumulated knowledge. It's where he puts down his opinions with this Neanderthal that he's friends with. Big old silverback gorilla looking. So give their podcast a go. Feline song. You know, like they started doing all these cat cards, but never just like put anything together. You know, let's face it, everybody in Magic's history has loved to play tribal, do tribal, Sanctum of All. So I wish they could have got the cats together all at one time. All right, box number 1. It was okay. Highlights, box 1. Or Zuza, which ain't worth nothing now. That's a beautiful card. Too bad you can't see it. Liliana's a devotee. Got the Grim Tutor. Poor Baneslayer. The Liliana. And then we got another mythic that I'll have to look into because I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I haven't spent as much time looking at the set as I need to now that everything's settling down. And I can start playing again, which I know everybody, Wizards said no more in-store gaming, but you can still get together with friends at shops. Like you can still go support your local game store and go hang out. It's not like my guy's telling Adam's silverback friend earlier today. It's not like Planeswalker points matter anymore, so it's not like sanctioning is, and I ain't saying that's ruffle feathers, but you can still go social distance at your local game store. Get a little friendly draft or something going, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Let's face it. If you don't support our local game stores, there ain't going to be no game stores. So, it's going to box 2. Got 4 viewers out there, so it's probably my mom, my daughter, my son, and Adam. So thanks, guys. Well, unsubstantiate. Foil groups. Harbinger, huh? X-Proof and black. Little opt action. We'll sort all these later. It's easier just sorting the way my program is. Get them all sorted at the end. I'll probably even put the rares back in. So yeah. So what do you think? Anybody out there watching that actually plays Magic? What do you think? Kind of having in Modern now with the ban. Besides the fact that Ice Fang Coddle is now probably going to drop back down to a $3 card. Is Neutrafairy going to finally see some play? Are Goblins finally going to be a deck? This box starting to be like the same one. For any of y'all paying attention out there. Oh, I dropped a viewer. One of my kids must have went today. Grab both of these straight from the middle of the case. So, there's the Ugin. So I guess we're not going to be the same. Ugin Spirit Dragon. I've cast me some Ugins in my day. Personally, I keep a couple decks for myself that are timeless classics. I keep Tron together. I keep Storm together. I keep Abzan together. And I got basically like a word prison or something. So that's some good word stuff. So that's what I keep around for my modern stuff. And then legacy, I always have elves. Elves is near and dear to my heart. My first SCG cache was with elves. My last SCG cache was with elves. So yeah, so that makes me happy. I also have Amp. I always have that together, and I always have Manaless Dredge. That's the other. That's when I want to have fun. When I want to have fun, I bring the Manaless Dredge out. So, lost another viewer. Must have another kid go to bed, or somebody really don't want to hear about Storm. That's fine. Well, you're really seeing a lot of poop being pulled right now. That's for sure. Pulling the poop. So, before I lose all the viewers, make sure you go over to Facebook, Fandemonialtd. Give us a nice little like. Or you can follow us on Twitter. Subscribe here. Something. I was just noticing, like, at first box, I was getting a whole bunch of them alt lands. In this box so far, I'm striking out. I gotta fix this fuzziness for sure. This camera is definitely not what it advertised when I bought it. And same at Priest. So, yeah, I hear one of the kids coming now. That's why I lost the viewer. So, whenever you draw your second card each turn, create. That's nice. That's not bad. You can draw some cards. My son's trying to act like an idiot. So, he thinks he's going to be a famous YouTuber when he grows up. That's the kind of, morals I've instilled in my children. Strive to be famous YouTubers. Their dad obviously is not trying to strive to be a famous YouTuber. That's why I only have two viewers right now. No, I got 5 subscribers. I'm moving up in the world.
No, you don't. You only have 1.
No, I have 5, but thank you.
You have 1.
Thank you. Fable Passage. Love you too. Love the reprint. I will see you tomorrow. Are you guys going to bed?
No, not yet.
Just going downstairs, hang out? Okay. Seeing the guinea pigs? All right. You guys have fun? Hurry up. You guys gotta go back downstairs and watch your dad so my viewership goes up. We're gonna try to hit 5 tonight, folks. When we hit 5 viewers, that'd be the goal. Magic goal of 5 viewers. All right. A little alt Liliana there. Ooh, Walker of the Dead. It's a nice card. And once again, there's Faith Fetters, folks. It's an uncommon. It's an uncommon. It's going to see play. Now, here we go. The bird. Tell you what, once upon a time, a long time ago, one of the first decks I played in a competitive tournament that I thought I was competitive. I thought it was the stuff. I used Faith Fetters. And the funny thing about it is I would have actually placed in that tournament if I would have fought better. Because I had a Faith Fetters in hand. And I had, then I get the foil. So we got the alt and the foil, Liliana Walker of the Dead. Nice. Nice. Anywho, I'll put the other little right back up here somewhere. So if I would have been thinking correctly, which I was not, I put that Liliana. There it is. If I was thinking correctly, which I was not, all I would have had to do, because I had a hypnotic specter out there, I was swinging with a hippie, and all I would have had to do was lay the faith fetters down on his dude. He had a ley line of singularity, that's why it canceled out. So it would have had what's now the legendary roll. And I could have kept the 1 and still gained the 4 life, and that would have been enough to give me my 2 swings with my hippie win. But at that point, I was a real crappy Magic player, and didn't think nothing of it. So, not that I've ever become a good Magic player. I was real bad back then. I was stoked on that build. It was some like black white poop. I mean, as you heard, oh wow, yeah, what's the chances? Foil and regular. Like, can it be something good? But yeah, I think yeah, I was real poopy back then. I got a little better. By the time I got better, we closed down that shop. Yeah, there wasn't too many of those in there. There's a Baneslayer. My second go around with Magic, once again, I was still all about brewing. It was my 3rd run, because let's face it, folks, we all make multiple runs. We get out of it. Number 1 thing you do not do is sell your cards. I'll tell you that if you don't know that already. But so it was what, my 4th go around with Magic. It was probably when I was at my best. I didn't even play that much. It's just I think I surrounded myself with really good players, or I didn't surround myself for some reason. They were around. That's a super goblin, ain't it? That you're all happy about. They're Adam. Just had a really lot of good players around me. Played some games. I was actually pretty decent, I felt. Could have been halfway decent. My now ex-wife was not the biggest fan of the game. There's this Mangera. She was not a supporter. She was definitely a hater, for sure. Mangera, $7 card. Yeah, she was a hater. So, it's about as far as all that would went. I don't remember the last time I cashed, honestly, before I had problems. I took her with me to Cincinnati, and she's supposed to go to Kings Island with her dad so I could do my stuff. And then, of course, he got a call because he was always on call. He had to drop her off, and it was Legacy. And like I said, I was on Combo L's, and High Tide was in the room. If anybody watching now ever remember what High Tide was like, High Tide was miserable. Ooh, foil full art scavenging ooze. Nice. With an Azusa. Oh, snappy. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. It may have to go, I don't know. That might be Abzan worthy. I don't know, my guys. I might have to tell y'all that one might not be available. That might slide on into Abzan. Ooh, look at that Cultivate. So what? They made the Cultivate full art a rare? Huh. That's weird. That makes no sense. I have to look into that. So yeah, it's funny when you heard her tell a story. It was funny because she's like, I would just walk up and see him play this spaghetti monster, and I'd see the look on the guy's face, and I knew I had to stick around another round. Which she's ready to go home. She was all mad, but every time she see that Emrakul come down, she knew. by looks on the face, and everybody would cuss and all that. So back then, Star City, she's all angry and mad and blah blah blah. Back then, Star City, if you didn't top 8, you got your, I don't know if they still do, because just go around it in top 16 anything. Star City used to give you your cash right then and there. So yeah, she didn't mind taking that $100 and getting some dinner on the way home. That's for sure. But she sure hated seeing the spaghetti monster come down. So come on, need 2 more viewers. Somebody tell a friend. Tell a friend. Get us to 5. We got a couple more packs. Get to 5. Or get a subscription. Anybody want a script? Anybody want to help it out? Want to go Facebook it up, Twitter it up, something? We got something going on. Want to support the startup local business? Oh man, these boxes are very similar. So instead of the Grim Tutor, I got the Ugin. Oh, I was begging for a viewer and I lost one. Boo. All right. We're getting down to the last few packs. Another scavenging ooze. So there's all these different arts, man. It's cool, but it's going to be frustrating looking up. Except for that one scavenging ooze. That was real nice. Down the last 3 packs, I'll give you the spiel. Fandemonialtd. We're going to be located in Alliance, Ohio, 304 East Main Street. Opening up this Friday, July 17th. So come check us out. Support a local game store. Support a single dad. Support a Magic aficionado. Support everybody. Support your local game store. If you're watching this and not anywhere near Alliance, Ohio, it's a nice token. Subscribe here would be nice. Find us on Facebook, Fandemonialtd. Go find us on Twitter, Fandemonia Games. Last pack. Let's see if we can pull some fire. The website, Fandemoniagames.com, and nothing. All right, no fire there. Not bad, but no fire. Fandemoniagames.com. We do Magic. A lot of Magic, primarily meant to be a gaming store, but now you're going to see some sports cards. We do sports card breaks. Got the product up on the site. Going to be doing, getting into some Warhammer, some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon packs, and no singles, just packs and all that. As you can see, you come online, as I'll pan up, got some of the boxes we have to choose from, some of the products, not too shabby for a startup. Like I said, stop on by, say hello, website, or no, you're good, Adam. Appreciate it. Like I say, also as I'm plugging all these things, go stop by and see Adam. Accumulated knowledge. You can hit him up on Facebook, or the podcast is also on. Man, I'm forgetting the app. I think it's on iTunes now. I could be wrong, but also on Podbean. So if you guys go to Podbean, go check out Adam and the Neanderthal accumulated knowledge. Go head over to FandemoneyGames.com. All the singles that we pulled, which we didn't get the Teferi, but all the singles we pulled, except for maybe the scavenging oozes, will be available by Friday. Also sold some boxes and all that, so I might sit here and crack some more. So yeah, that's gonna about do it for us. So yeah, find us on Facebook, subscribe here please on YouTube, FandemoneyGames.com. Go check out Adam. Go check out the Neanderthal. Holla at your boy. Opening July 17th this Friday.